Hello, my name is Johannes Strassmann. I'm a professional poker player since 7 years, and I'm especially interested in coaching about the mental aspects of poker, because I believe it's actually what separates the best players nowadays from each other. I actually do believe that the mental aspects in poker are still overlooked, because nowadays the game theory is pretty clear. Just for the most part, a lot of players, they don't really know what kind of practical routines they can employ during their everyday life in order to boost their performance at the poker table and their overall happiness in life, most importantly. So the daily routines, which I feel very passionate about, that I have employed in my regular life, and also a lot of the most successful poker players like Daniel Cates or Max RTFC Altegod are employing in their daily schedule, are that first of all, you watch your nutrition. So dieting is very important to be highly focused on the table. You should be sufficiently hydrated. You might have some food allergies that you need to be tested on. And as a third point, you should mostly eat organic food because it will help your concentration. And in the long run, actually your body is also going to grow stronger, and the body and the mind are actually kind of like dependent on each other. So if your body is very strong, your mind will be strong as well. The second aspect is to do regular sports and have regular routines that are positive for you physically, like going to the gym, going out in the nature even for a small walk to get some fresh air, to basically relax your whole body. And then to be fresh on the poker table, and it's improving the stamina a lot. Elke is actually the most talked about player when it comes to the fitness aspect, because he has hired himself a private coach called Lincoln, who used to be an old friend of mine, and I introduced them in Vienna. And nowadays Elke is on a much stronger tournament game, also because of his personal fitness, which allows him to be playing for like 4 days straight on a very high concentration level. Another aspect that I see many players are actually missing is to relax their mind and to become aware that their mind matters a lot. Because you basically have, as a poker player, so many thoughts in your head that are popping up consistently, and to actually having a state where you can kind of control your thoughts, where the thoughts are not actually controlling you, is very powerful. Basically, you can get yourself in a state of mind where you have no thoughts at all. And in this state of mind, it is powerful to access a deeper intelligence in yourself, the consciousness, which is separated from the mind. There are a lot of spiritual teachers. One of my favorite ones is Eckhart Tolle, who have this thesis, and I could see for myself how much of a difference it makes whether I use my whole consciousness or I'm just going to solve analytical problems using my mind. That especially implies for poker, where you might have played as a professional player over 1 million hands, or even a couple of million hands after a certain wire. So when you can really access your consciousness, then you have this intuition that tells you just what is the right action to do. And another very beneficial option for your life that is most important for your happiness is to be very social, to have good friends around you, to have your family around you, to have a girlfriend, to be in a good relationship. That can actually like really boost your performance, because you're going to be much more happy, you're going to be much more relaxed, and even when things are not going so well on the poker table, you still have people who really love you, who really care about you, and who you feel a deep connection with, no matter what happens on the poker table. And if you have this stability and security, you're actually much more likely to succeed on a very high level as a poker player. Because poker is not the main thing that you thrive your pleasure from and making money, but your social connections are. And when you get to that stage, you are actually going to realize that it doesn't matter so much whether you lose or win. And with this kind of an attitude, you can play much more liberally, and you don't care so much about the short-term results that poker inevitably at the highest stakes has. So I just talked about all the aspects that can make you a great poker player away from the poker techniques. And actually, just go out there, go in the real world, practice those routines. You will feel a lot more happy. You will feel your game is way sharper than ever before. You will feel on your A game. and you're going to make the best decisions possible when you're on the poker table. Moreover, you're going to be much more happy, and isn't that what we are all striving for? Really to be happy in our inner self, to be peaceful, and to be in harmony with the world around us. And you can accomplish that by employing a lot of positive routines that after a while become habits. And once they become habits, you're going to be a lot more stronger, stable, intelligent, in tune with yourself, and your whole life is going to be filled more with bliss and happiness.